Starting an experiment using the TEER Z. First off, the items that you should have received are the Z-Theta controller box, the TEER Z array station, the TEER Z cassette, which includes dipping pins, the base, and the spacer, the PC laptop, the validation test card, power cords for both the Z-Theta and the laptop, and a USB cable. Now for setting the system up. Plug in the power cable into the receiving port on the back of the Z-Theta controller. Next, remove the cable protection cover and plug in the array station cable. Notice the notch on the plug-in should be facing upwards. Reinstall the cable protection cover after plugging in the array station cable. Now plug in the USB cable. This will be used for the PC laptop. Now we want to pre-warm the array station. Before starting an experiment, we want to pre-warm the array station to incubator conditions. This avoids heavy condensation on the instrument. Place the array station inside of the provided sealable bag and seal it around the station cable. Then place the array station while in the bag inside of the incubator and allow equilibration for roughly 1 hour. Next, we want to prepare our TEER Z cassette. This ensures that our dipping pins are clean and sterilized. This is accomplished by soaking the pins in 70% isopropyl. Fill the well-less flat-bottomed base plate provided by the manufacturer of the filter plates to the brim of the plate to ensure submersion of the pins. Once the base plate is filled, assemble the TEER Z cassette and move the lock mechanism to the center, locking the cassette together. Repeat this process with sterile deionized water for 5 minutes to remove any remaining alcohol. Now we're going to prepare our samples. Prepare the filter plates with the cells and media by using recommended manufacturer volumes. For Corning plates, we'll want a minimum of 235 microliters in the base of the well and 75 microliters in the upper well. When we're finished loading the plates with the cells and the media, place the plate into the base of the cassette with A1 being in the upper left corner away from the locking mechanism. Then assemble the cassette and move the locking mechanism to the center to lock the cassette together. Now remove the resealable bag from the TEER Z array station and insert the cassette. The connector at the top of the cassette should face towards the opening of the TEER Z array station. Push the cassette inwards until you feel the connection being made by the connector and shut the front door. Plug the power cable of the Z-Theta into the wall outlet and turn the instrument on. Now we're ready to start our experiment. Open the TEER Z software by clicking on the TEER Z icon. For 24 well filters, click the icon labeled TEER Z 24, and for 96 well plates, click TEER Z 96. The Analyze icons are for later data analysis. After the software is fully loaded, click the Connect button to confirm connected wells. Wells with media should be the only ones connected, indicated by green wells in the well map, located at the bottom left-hand corner. If there are wells with no media, wells in the well map will show red. If you receive red wells that do have media, check the media volumes or reseat the cassette into the array station. Now choose the zeroing option by clicking 0. If you are unsure which 0 to choose, refer to the manual for an explanation of what each zeroing option does. Once the zeroing is complete, an array of wells will show up on the main screen. This is where we can check the resistance, indicated by R in the upper toolbar, of each well for appropriate values. For clean, cell-free wells, the resistance values should be around 500 to 600 ohms. Note that if we have seeded wells within the last 30 to 45 minutes, all wells should show cell-free values. After zeroing is complete, choose the designated cell-free wells in the well map. Cell-free wells will be indicated by a white center. To now begin the experiment, press the Start button and choose the desired location to save the file. The instrument will now record TEER continuously. If the cassette with plate needs to be removed from the incubator for media changes or treatments, select the Pause button and allow the instrument to finish the current measurements. The TEER Z cassette is now ready to be removed. After plugging the TEER Z cassette back into the array station in the incubator, click the Check button to confirm proper connection. The resistance values for each well will be displayed on the main screen. Any values that are disproportionately out of range suggest a bad connection. If some wells are showing this, reinsert the cassette and repeat the check. After confirming the connection, click Resume to resume the experiment. Once the experiment is complete, click Finish to end the experiment. For any questions, please contact us at info@biophysics.com or call us at 518-880-6860.